So how do you go from a brand newbie in MLM, starting from the bottom with no results, making no money in the business, to sponsoring one person a week in 90 to 120 days? How do you go from brand newbie to signing up one person a week? Hey, this is Angela with recruit.earnmoneywithangela.com. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the two things that I did that took me from signing up 5 people total in 2 years to now having this momentum in my business where I'm signing up one person a week into my business. How do you go from zero, no results, brand new, to signing up one person a week in this business? What's the step-by-step process? I'm going to share with you how I did it. And I'm going to share with you that, look, here's what happened for me. It wasn't until I actually got plugged into that training that you see at the bottom of the screen on recruit.earnmoneywithangela.com that I went from sponsoring 5 people in 2 years to now one person a week. Check out these results. So I'm going to share with you what I did to get that momentum, how I started from zero. I joined my business in February of 2013. I joined a new company in February of 2013. And I went from brand new, no, started from the bottom, no personal sponsors, to now being able to sign up and sponsor one person a week. How did I do it, and how can you do it? There's 2 things that I did. The first thing that I did is I went out and I produced a result. Now, you may be saying, okay, Angela, how can I get a sponsor? How can I get someone to join me in business if I haven't sponsored anybody yet, if I haven't made any money or had any success or any results yet? Here is the distinction. And I didn't learn this until I plugged into that training on that website. And here's the deal. This is something that was not taught to me, because when I was in my previous company and when I had signed up 5 people in 2 years, I felt stuck. I felt like, okay, I had signed up some people, but how do I scale this up? How do I get more people coming in? How do I get more people to join me? And it wasn't, and the reason why I stayed stuck was because I did not learn this concept that I learned in that training that you'll see on that website. Here's the concept. What you want to do is you want to go out and produce a result. Most people think in this industry that that result has to be, I have to make money, I have to sponsor somebody. Well, here is the deal. Before you sponsor a single person into your MLM business, what needs to happen? There's steps that lead up to that, right? One of the steps is you need to get leads. You need to find somebody who's actually interested in taking a look and finding out more information about your MLM business. So the first result that you need to get is you need to get leads first before you sponsor somebody. Why am I saying that? Because look, what you want to do is you want to first master the ability, master the skill set of generating leads for your business. Why? Because you need to in order to sponsor somebody. But secondly, you want to go out and show back to the marketplace. We want to master the ability to get leads. And once you master the ability to get leads, you want to go back out to the marketplace to say, hey, here's how I'm building my business, my home-based business, my MLM business, without having to chase my family and friends, without having to do cold calling, without having to, do all this stuff that people hate. If you want to learn how I'm doing it and you want to get access, I can show you how to do it. I can show you how I get people looking at my business. I can get 5 people a day looking at my business on autopilot without me having to hang out in shopping malls and look and act weird and go up to people and say, well, you look like a sharp intellectual person. Do you keep your options? Without having to do any of that nonsense, right? I can show you how to do it. I have the system in place. That's how you start attracting people, because they're going to look at you and say, okay, I'm rolling with you because I don't know. Everybody else is, talking about just going out and sharing. And look, I want a system. I want to know how to do this without facing all of that stuff that I don't want to face. Rejection, going out and looking like this weirdo now that just joined this new deal to my friends and family. You need to go out and produce a result. I recommend that you focus on getting leads and get at least 5 leads a day. Build up your skill level. Now, if you say, Angela, I don't know how to do that, what you need to do is you need to invest in training like I did to learn that skill set. You need to invest in that skill set and learn that. So then once you do, you go out back to the marketplace and say, look, here's how I'm getting 5 people a day to look at my business without me having to do all this stuff. If you want to learn how to do that, join with me in my business. Now you have value. That's valuable. right? People are hung up on this idea that they have to sponsor somebody in order for people to be attracted to join their business. No, you need to understand and communicate the value that you have. If you have mastered the ability to generate leads, guess what? You can master the ability to sponsor them, because you need leads first before you sponsor somebody. And that's what you need to communicate in the marketplace. You need to say, look, before you do anything, the key to getting someone in your business and making money is first you need to get somebody who's interested. So I have mastered that ability. You own that value once, but again, you can't fake it, right? You got to go out and produce the result. And that means learning the skill set. That means investing in the training. That means, going out and taking action every single day. So that's the first thing. Go out and produce a result. Once you get those leads coming in, like I did, you go out to the marketplace and share that result, because most people are not generating leads. Most people are struggling in this industry, in that area. When you go out and with that result, you're going to attract more people. Once you start attracting more people, guess what? You get more leads. And once you start getting more and more leads, the number game will play out for you. You will start sponsoring people just by pure numbers alone. Once you start sponsoring people, guess what? When you sponsor your first person, what do? You go back out to the marketplace and say, hey, here's how I sponsor people. And now you made money because you sponsor somebody. Here's how I make money in my business, right? Here's how I make money in my business without doing cold calling, without chasing family and friends. That's what I did. When I started signing up people, even if it was like you saw in the pictures there, it was like one person a month, I think, like one paid person. Now, I had unpaid in our company. Sometimes people have like payment problems, and so eventually they start out unpaid and then they become paid. So, but I started out in February, right, in 2013, and I sponsored my first person in March. And then I signed with another person in April. So it was like consistently one person a month, right? But then all of a sudden the momentum happened, because I learned this concept and I applied this training that was on that website that you see there. And now the momentum is happening now where it's one person a week. And so now, it's like now I'm going out and sharing that result. Well, that's what you want to do in your business. You start even with one person, because chances are there are people in this industry who haven't even sponsored their first person yet. That's the value that you can bring. Once you do that, guess what? Once you go out into the marketplace with that, you'll get more people coming to you. You'll start sponsoring more people, and then you go back out into the marketplace. That's how you do this. Well, here's the thing. So that's the first step, is go out and produce a result, get leads, and get signups. But you do that by sharing your value, sharing your results. You do that by investing in training. So start with the lead flow first. Master that. Then go out to the marketplace and share your result with the leads. You'll get more leads. That's what happened to me. And you'll get higher quality leads. I want to point that out. Once I started sharing my results, people started seeing me differently. Now, it didn't take as long for people to convert. People started signing up more quicker without having to. I never really got a lot of objections, but they didn't, the wait between, I guess, the time period between them becoming a lead to them being a sign up was much, much quicker. Okay. So that is what happens. You'll start generating a higher quality of lead, because now they're like, oh, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. You'll get higher quality leads, which means now you start converting better. Now you start getting more signups. Once you start getting more signups and start making more money, now you have even more credibility and more authority in the marketplace. You get even a higher quality of lead. You see what I'm saying? Now that just builds upon itself and you get momentum. So that's the first thing. The other tip that I can give you about going out and producing a result while you're learning that skill set, because you're like, well, what, do I have to wait now until I learn the skill? Well, here's what you need to do. You need to get really good at sharing the results of people on your team. That's how I started signing up people as well. When someone on our team got a result, I shared it on Facebook. For example, one of the members on my team had her first $5,000 day. And I shared that result on Facebook. And then that had people come to me, and I signed up people from that. Also, I leverage certain other tools that we have on my team. Like on my personal team, we have a live testimonial call every single Friday. And I drive my leads to that. People who are interested in signing up, they're like, I don't know, does this really work? I send them to the live testimonial call, and that's how I sign up people that way as well. And we also have on my team testimonial videos of people who've gotten results in our team, and I also leverage that. So while you're waiting for you to even get leads coming in, you need to go out and get good at promoting the result of other people on your team. So that's number one. Go out and produce a result. The second is share the result. So that's the second thing that I did. I went and I shared that result. Share the result that you're having, and share the result of what your team members are having as well. And that's how you go. That's how you scale this out. That's how you do it. So if you want to learn, look, if you want to be able to master MLM sponsoring, and you want to be able to sponsor people all online to your MLM business, and without having to do cold calling, without having to do a lot of that chasing the family and friends, and you want to be able, and you want to learn how to actually go out and get leads for your business. If you want to learn how I am signing up one person a week, I can show you and coach you and mentor you and how to do that. If you want to learn, go to recruit.earnmoney.withangela.com, enter your email address on that page, watch the training video that shows up, and get partnered and get plugged in and join with me. I can coach you and show you how to do it. A couple of things that I want to wrap up with. As far as generating leads, because I know you might have the question like, well, how did you generate leads? There's two things that I did, and the two things that I help other people do, people who are in network marketing business who want to be able to sign up one person a week into their business. Two things that I did to get leads. Number one, I used a paid strategy. I didn't have a big paid budget, but I used solo ads. And that's how I had my 54 lead day, utilizing that strategy. But I also do primarily a lot of free strategies like blogging and video marketing. I was able to generate up to 21 leads in a day from free, but now I consistently get about 5 to 6 leads a day. So I'm getting about 20 leads a week just from free strategies. So if you want to learn how to do the same thing, if you want to get some coaching on how to get 19 leads a week and sponsor one person a week into your MLM business, get plugged in, get partnered with me at recruit.earnmoneywithangela.com. Hope this was helpful to you, and thanks for watching. Bye.